1, 2.
When it rains, it snores.
Like a rare breed, a breath of fresh air, you can see me. People stand up just to greet me. Role model kids wanna be me.
It's all about the risk.
Listen now, later you'll
If
believe
anyone
me.
pays
Got you
taxes,
under my
instant
spell, the
ban.
whole thing was easy. I just come and wink my eye like a genie. Crown on, yellow peasant can king me.
Die. Fuck semantics.
really not
Fuck
modification.
taxes. Revolt. Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. My name's Greg and we have got two huge Wolfpack vs. Meatbags matchups tonight. The first two games of their second round series. This is, I believe, the divisional round. And I am
That is
joined
correct.
in the booth by Captain of the Ascendancy, Sean. Sean, what's up?
Not a whole lot. Just enjoying the ride now that we don't have to worry about games.
There is something nice about that, although simultaneously devastating.
Very much so. No, not gonna lie. I do hope though KDB can turn it around and make theirs a series though, because they're making us look really bad by getting themselves almost swept.
Yeah, it's like they blew their load a little too early.
Premature win. So it's okay. Happens to the best of us.
Premature winning. I think there's a
Yep.
pill for it. I'm not 100% sure.
If not, there should be.
If only. So
Although I have to.
what's your take on this matchup? This classic Titanic battle? I was going to say Titanal, but I think it's Titanic.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup with the prequel factions. And I know it's scramble because there's 3 objectives. So,
It is scramble.
don't have to know how to read to see that.
Sure. That's just counting.
And sometimes that's hard too. I've got to pull my socks off and use my toes. So, I am kind of leaning towards Matt with the Republic on this just a little bit.
It's hard
only
not
because
to.
of the
3
firepower.
arcs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Kyle's list and I'm like, all right, you got Django, you got the Flak Arfox, and I mean, that's a little bit of firepower for the first round, but they're also taking shots, and they got significantly less durability.
They do, and when those greens leave you, it's like your girlfriend ghosting you. They're gone. You're not going to see them.
Right.
So,
Right. I don't know why it had to hit me so hard with that, but yeah.
well, just it's the only example that could come to mind. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that, but there are times where my wife just doesn't want to talk to me, and I get it.
Sure. So there you have it, folks. Your green dice are like the women on Tinder. They're ghosting you.
There you go. And
See, now,
they're
if Nick
definitely
only
not
looked at it like that, I think he'd be much happier.
and they're not like the women of Hinge. They are not going to make the first move.
I think you mean Bumble.
Oh, is that Bumble? Okay.
Yeah. Sean shows us
Okay.
how often he's been in the dating game lately.
Dude, I've been married for 25 plus years now. So, and I've been with my wife for over 30. So dating has been like one of those lost arts, thankfully. But marriage has its own unique sets of challenges.
No one wants to hear it. None of us want to hear it.
No, I know.
None of us want it. Oh, poor me.
Nah, I'm not saying that at all. But I do sympathize with the youngins, right? The young guys and girls who are having to date. I certainly wouldn't want to be in that cesspool right now. That just seems like it's a mess.
I actually really like going on dates. I just have a real hard time getting them.
And I don't understand that. I mean,
It's because
you're
I'm
a good-looking
fat
guy.
and weird.
Yeah, okay, I hear you. But honestly, I don't know. I don't get it anymore. People are too shallow, so we'll just go with that.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
But onto the important stuff, right?
What's the important stuff? Is it X-Wing?
I have no idea.
Because I've never considered X-Wing important in my life.
Paying taxes, deep dish
No.
pizza. I don't know.
Paying taxes is not important. Don't do it.
Oh, got to keep the threads running, right?
Joe, I pay so much in taxes. It's ridiculous.
You're a 1099 guy, right? You're not.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can imagine that isn't fun.
Nope. It blows.
Do you have an accountant that does your stuff, or do you do it yourself?
It's called my father.
Okay, that's fair.
He was it's like what he did. He was the chief financial officer of his company and all that shit. His whole life, he knows what he's doing. He tries to explain it to me. I'm like, listen, I'll explain tech stuff to you. You explain money stuff to me.
Right. And if the IRS comes calling, you back me up.
Yeah, I can't imagine them wasting their resources on me.
I feel the same way, but the IRS does things for who knows what reason anymore. So,
do people with successful relationships feel like they got the last chopper out of Nam?
Oh, is that before or after the napalm?
No, it's definitely after the napalm. It's like when we were pulling out.
Gotcha. Oh, or is that akin to the last plane out of Afghanistan, right?
Yeah, I think that's like the modern day equivalent, but we use Nam here because it's less triggery.
And frankly, I sort of remember that era very vaguely.
See, none of us do. That's why it's less triggery, because we were all born in the 80s.
Yeah.
Or some of these people in the 90s. Maybe some of them in the 2000s. Holy shit, I hate time.
Is Crispy young enough to be born in the 2000s?
No. Oh, God, no. I think he might be 90s. A 99 2000 baby. He might be.
Okay. Oh, God. So if he's on the border,
I think he's 24. He just graduated college.
Okay. So he's as old as my oldest daughter, then.
No, don't say that, because then he's gonna try to hit her up, and I believe the kids call it raise her up.
Well, there's only one problem with that.
Yeah, okay.
She is engaged to a wonderful young lady from the Toronto, Canada area. So
have you ever seen Crispy? He's a wonderful young lady himself.
I have seen Crispy. Definitely going to get him a BB-8 for his wedding, since he loves BB-8 so much.
Oh yeah, I mean we gotta.
Right.
Literally, we need like BB-8 to be the ring bearer,
or the cake topper, or something fun.
Yeah.
Maybe the efficient.
Ooh.
And then when they're married, BB-8 can just flick the little arm out with the lighter and thumbs up, and away you go.
Yeah, so if he graduated at a normal age, so he's 22, which means he could be a 2002 baby, which is the year I graduated high school.
Oh, dear God. No way.
Yeah.
Oh, you graduated in 2002. Okay.
That was my high school graduation year.
I was 92, so
we're all 10 years apart.
Yes, we are. And we get the joy of watching Crispy enter the job market and have his soul sucked dry a little bit.
92 is when I was born, says Chris.
Yeah. Okay.
Which trying to make us all feel bad. I graduated grade 13 in 91.
Okay, so which Chris are we talking about? We've got a few of them.
Okay, no, so that's Wookiee. Chris Jenner.
Okay, gotcha.
I like to just dox everyone on this stream. Your information is not safe with me.
Speaking of Wookiees, I saw a cool ad. I think I've got to get this t-shirt. It said Chewbacca Solo 2024. Let the Wookiee win. I think that's probably a campaign I can get behind.
Vasquez says 94. I graduated in 94.
Okay. Yep, the year grunge took over.
Tyler, completely oblivious to the conversation, just says meat bags.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, right? Go team.
Well, speaking of the
Sport.
meat bags, I'm not sure I love what Boba. I was gonna say Boba. Django's doing here.
Yeah, that's a little odd.
So Sean, Chris would like you to send him that shirt. Well, like a link, not the actual shirt, like so he can buy that
the
shirt
link.
from himself.
All right, let me see if I can find it again. It was one of those ads on Facebook. So.
Oh yeah, that happens. That happens a lot to me on Instagram. I'll see something and be like, I kind of want this.
And then you can never find it again.
I bet I could find it. Han Solo, Chewbacca, election 2024. Let the Wookiee win.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so I found it on eBay.
Nice.
And then from eBay, you can get it from literally anywhere you want, Chris.
Yep.
Well, it's a 2016 one, so I'm sure they're making them for 2024. But
I did, the one I did see was 2024, so I'm sure you can find it if you look. All right, so what do these Roombas have on them? We've got Diamond Boron and Kalani clusters and Discord missiles. Oh my, okay. Independent on the flax with elusive and the boosters. Okay. I've never figured out how these stupid boosters work, so I never use them.
well, no one ever actually does them. Like he didn't slam even one time.
Yeah, isn't it like isn't there a must component to that thing or?
Well, you get a disarm if you don't like drop them.
Gotcha. Okay. You can tell how often I play CIS.
So much.
So much. And when I do, I don't tend to fly the Tri-Fighters except for Volan Das here and there. So.
Yeah, Andre, but here's kind of the thing. Like, once these arcs get in firing position, you're gonna start losing a droid a turn.
Yeah.
And then if this fire spray comes in behind, all that's gonna do is give all the arcs the double taps.
And yeah. Cannot dispute that at all. All right, so we've got a claim on each side.
I'm sure it's gonna end up being
Two
two
to one.
claims. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very curious to see what he's doing with Django. And they deactivated their boosters. Okay.
Yeah, they took the boosters off so they can shoot this turn. So they're probably going to try and give Slider a... Unless Slider, of course, slides. And then... We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
So green put their stabilizers on because they were off. And blue used the stabilizers. And so they go off.
Okay.
And just to calculate.
Which he could use to launch that buzz droid if he wanted to. Not
Yeah,
sure.
I don't think anyone's getting in quite. Going to be there
claim.
quite right. Yeah. Slider is going to slide.
Not the direction I thought he'd go. Okay. This is also why I don't play Republic. I can't fly that many multiple medium bases, and those Z95s always die when I fly them. So
it's just the Z's that I like are like Stub. And no one flies Stub because he's more expensive.
And is that the one that gives you the extra dice depending on the?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Stub. He's very cool. Noah has run him to good effect in a few of our casual games over the last year or so, and It's pretty cool.
Damn it, Greg! I flew him Sunday. Well, I wasn't watching. You didn't fly him in front of me. Here comes Anakin.
Ooh. Not sure that's where Anakin wants to be.
I want to know if like a barrel roll right fits and gets you out of a shot, but he's just gonna go ahead and risk it all.
I mean, he's got the Force. Yeah.
Does have the Force. Does have some regen with R2. And not wanting to commit is Django. I think I'd boost here.
If you boost into range of Wolf.
Maybe. You still have you have a Force, right? Yeah. You have a Force.
Yeah.
It'd be obstructed range 3, but it also gives you the ability to turn in next turn and get some shots.
Yeah, because Django's going to have to do that 3 bank or go slow, and that keeps him out of the fight a little bit too long, possibly.
And
there's Boost doing the boost.
Uses his boost ability. Get your bets in. Looks like we're getting some shots here.
See, I think whoever created Boost screwed up. They should have named him something else but given him Boost ability, because that
they should have named him Barrel
up.
Roll. All right, Anakin going to take the old 2v3.
Okay.
Bam. Hit crit. Coming in right away.
Yep, it's pretty good. All right, well, the greens aren't ghosting him yet. So, oh, it wasn't an eyeball. Okay, still good.
Yeah, so that'll be 2 evades after spending 1 calculate. As the thunder rolls here in Buffalo. Django, no shots. Oddball, no shots. And now the Flak Fox get to shoot.
Yeah, start with yellow. Okay.
Range
this
3.
Is where Anakin screws up, right? Because he
3v4.
always does
I mean, you rely on the dice and die by the dice.
Yeah. Let's see who the greens love more.
Well, it's not. The Reds seem to have chosen a favorite.
Yeah, so far.
Second Flak Fox.
That noodle was wet, so let's see if this next one can do a little more. Okay.
And a Force plus an evade.
Yeah.
Anakin will be okay. So we go to the 4s. Should be Slider. Don't think Wolf has anything, so. Slider's got a nice little range 2 into
red, yeah. And just casually gets 1.
Just looking for a paint.
That's a paint.
It is
Wow.
a paint. Barely. But it is a paint.
And those dice are starting to shimmer and fade away just a little bit. So we might have to start calling them Casper.
So this is Boost, who boosted. And I would assume if you're going to do that, you did it for a shot on green.
I would hope so.
Get the range 2. Otherwise, there wasn't much point to it.
Unless it allows him to do the K-turn or something next, or the sloop next turn and get behind them.
The tyranny of 1 agility strikes again.
Yep.
I'll say it until the grave. 1 agility is better than 3 every time. Green. Gonna take the old 2 dicer. Classic 2v2. All we want is some damage in our lives. Ooh.
Not bad.
But won't get it. Got a focus,
We'll
right?
take a Does he have a focus?
Oh, no, he boosts it. Oh, he claimed. That's right, he doesn't. So it's going to be there's a shield.
No dedicated?
Well, he
He's
boosted
checking.
he boosted out of the dedicated, didn't he? You gotta be in the sidearm. Am I crazy? Oh, born for this.
Nice.
Born for this.
Just doing clone things.
Clones will be clones.
Clones just want to have fun.
Clones just wanna have fun. This will be a 2v3. And 047 is the one that gets a lock, right? So you get a lock after this attack?
Yeah.
Help.
Yeah, and if he goes at boost, it's in the bullseye. So doesn't that also give a strain? Oh, yes, it does.
Gonna go to Anakin.
Okay. Just one. Anakin's gonna get 4.
Alright. I think you'd really want the lock on boost, but. Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, hey. You think you can put one through on Anakin? Go for it. It'll be 2-1 at the end of that round, in which no damage was done. Round 3 coming up. And this is when the arcs are going to start getting involved.
Yep. It's gonna go from a good old fashioned pillow fight to a just a big old slap your meat bag type of fight.
I'm really wondering if the one hard fits for the medium base here. Because that's the only way that Django really gets in it this round. I think it does fit. I don't know if it's like great for you, but I also don't think running over the cloud is going to be all that bad for you, even if you get ionized. All right, you got ionized.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
The problem is if it doesn't fit and he lands on that cloud, he doesn't get to shoot.
Doesn't get to shoot, but you're still in it next turn.
True.
And let's be real. It's a 1 in 8 chance of getting ionized. I think it's a chance you have to take. Because you don't have the firepower to compete with these arcs. You need Django to be doing work.
Yeah. And there are no coordinates on this list, are there?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, the following turn he could get blocked on it, but if he gets blocked on it, that means that the arcs aren't pointing at the juicy parts of I don't want to say juicy, but like the weaker parts of the list.
Yeah, the more appetizing parts.
If Django draws like Wolf away from being involved in this, that can only help the battle at the top here for Kyle.
But what do these Phylax do? They're stressed, so they're not going to turn around.
No, they're doing 2 hards or 3 hards, pretty much.
Okay. And Slider can block that, potentially.
Yeah, but you can only block 1, which leaves you
True.
vulnerable.
And lets Anakin do a 4K behind and just light somebody up.
Yeah, that's the thing for Anakin right now. Is probably the 4K. I would assume a 4K.
I would hope so. They've only got the 4Ks. They don't have sloops or anything, do they?
Betas?
Yeah.
They have a Force Talon and the 4K, I believe.
Okay, that's right, the Force Talon. I wonder if Anakin.
If Django 3 banks, he's not in this fight for another turn.
Yep. And he's not going to be able to claim because he'd probably have to boost. Which
he won't get in range to claim on a 3 bank, but if he does like the 1 hard or 2 hard next turn, he can claim. But then he's attacking again, disadvantaged. No mod.
And behind 3 arcs who can double tap.
Yeah, behind 3 arcs who can double tap. Wolf just empowering that double tap.
Yep.
With the spend in front, spend out the back. Have a day. Slider by blocking one could block the other, causing one flak to friend bump. Maybe. Yep. If you do a 3, I don't... If you do a 3 with red and then a 2 with yellow, I don't think it does. Because he would have to... the 1 banks on the things are white. Okay, they're white. I thought there was a chance they were red. But...
All right, so I don't think this is going to hurt Kyle going first with his 6 right now. But we'll see. Okay, so Anakin boost. Interesting.
I like that.
Yeah. Although that does potentially mess up boost if he did a 1 bank.
Well, I mean, clearly you don't do that if boost or slider's doing the 1 bank. Like you would assume, right?
You would hope. Uh-oh. Looks like Pim won't be joining us. He got derailed by home repair issues, so he'll have to join us a bit later. Because I think he was going to join us in the booth, so...
How dare he?
I know, right? And it's a garage door chain issue, so, you know, those are no fun.
Yeah, and also, like, kind of like, get someone to do that. Garages are scary. That coil
I think
thing?
I think it's the chain, not the coil or the spring.
Yeah,
if it's
but
the spring and he's messing with that, then I know.
We're gonna get a Kalani trigger here.
Oh, nice.
Looks like no, though.
Or he just missed his trigger, which can happen.
Well, now the 3 bank looks kind of nice for Django. So
yeah.
They didn't hook in.
Because if he does the 3 bank, he could boost and maybe have a clear shot on Wolf with no return.
Yeah, I didn't really think he was going to go straight. That's a very weird angle for this engagement. Unless, of course, you think he's doing the 1 hard. Then it's a great engagement for you. So, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of a safest course of action for Wolf, right?
Barrel roll.
Interesting. Okay, so these guys can what? They can boost and what? What are they? What can
boost calculate?
Boost calculate? Yeah, I think you do that. Nice. And you get bumped by Anakin.
I don't think there's actually any. I don't think there's any point in taking the red thing. Anakin's.
I think you do just in case Anakin 4Ks.
I think Anakin's for sure claiming here.
It's possible, but dice being what they are, I'd rather have the mod than not, even if you are stressed.
I don't think Anakin's going to Talon roll because Anakin really, really hates being force deprived, and that would really put Anakin down bad.
That is true. This is the custom Anakin, so he does have malice. So you managed to get that crit through. Ooh.
I'll bet $1.
Those arcs are just taking their time, being a good little wolf pack type and stalking their prey. He remembered the Kalani, but it was, oh, that's juicy.
Didn't do the turn in, and that's what the arcs were betting on. So 1 point here for Kyle as he boosts into a beautiful range 1 Bangarooski.
Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. Let's just hope the dice don't fail him.
Now, I believe at 4 dice, you're not supposed to, and Sevall owes me $1, but I believe you're not supposed to Dooku the crit on 4 dice. I believe you're supposed to just leave it as a mod. So says the math.
Also, an area I'm not great at is math. So
Anakin claims, so won't get to boost. But I mean, it's a free triple cap. All right.
Just take the range one.
Cold range 1, my man.
Django's a simple man. You did. Well,
Get your extra dice. You only have 1 mod. Go get your extra dice.
Yeah.
Aren't you better leaving it with 3 dice as well, technically? I don't believe so.
I think you want more dice. Uh-oh.
Oh. Everything
Lost
crashed. We lost everybody.
Yeah, let's stop the time. Well, we didn't cancel that apocalypse, did we?
Not yet.
And it looks like Nickel City now got lost.
Steam crash. I wonder if they're doing the reset. Hold on. Normal.
Steam just likes the drama, don't they? We were getting ready to have some fun, and they said, nah. Slow down. Yep, and there we go.
Recreate. The autosave. Alright, game is back up, gents.
All right, let's see what we get.
Think you're about to blow me up? Is that where we were?
I believe Django was measuring shots. Hadn't rolled yet. Okay, we back. I think this went into oddball.
Yeah, and he Dooku to crit, so...
I don't know why you shoot oddball. I don't get it.
Or did he shoot Jag? Because it was 2 dice that were rolled, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's Jag.
I wonder if he thought taking Jag out was better to get rid of that ability.
I think Wolf is the most dangerous standalone arc.
I mean, at that point, I just go with what's giving me more dice.
Yeah. Especially if you're not
Anakin.
super modded. Just take the extra die. Anakin will malice for hit crit. I don't know why malice there. It's going to pop off a shield.
Right. You're not getting through.
I guess if you're going to spend the force, what does it really matter?
Please! God damn it!
Green will spend 1 calculate, take 1 shield. Oh, it was an ion. He used the thing.
Oh, he did
The
the
ancillary.
ancillary. Nice. Okay.
That has never once happened in the history of anything.
I've seen it a couple of times.
This is a world first.
For NCX. Nice. Okay, I see what he was doing now. Trying to get multiple shots onto Jag.
Well, it's not going well.
No, it's certainly not.
Don't it always seem to go?
And that tyranny of the ones.
The tyranny of 1 agility strikes yet again. Oddball, no shots. Didn't move fast enough. Wolf,
Shots there.
no shots. So we should go to the 4s. We know Slider doesn't. How about Boost? Boost does have a nice little range 3. Gonna be your classic 2v4. But first we're gonna go to DGS 286.
Okay.
I kind of don't mind going after Anakin here.
Yeah, he's got.
You can
force
maybe
now.
maybe get that force out.
Okay.
Only 1. And plenty of evades.
Some days you couldn't get the dice to be blessed by Isophane if you wanted them to.
Don't it always seem to go? Then take the old range 0. That's gonna put 1
jeez.
through.
Oh, good grief.
It'll put 1 through. I hate range 0 shots. I don't think they're fair.
Yeah, just the randomness of them creates some feels bads.
Red dice are better than green dice, so inherently range 0 shots are better. Hit crit
Find your focus, okay.
for Jag. That's going to be the shields on blue.
Yeah, I mean, might as well stay with the goal of the round, going after Jag. And you can get a lock on him now.
Yeah, but you got no mods to do it with.
No, but you will after this round if you live past all the shooting.
Yeah, I think if you manage to survive these 3 arcs next turn, that'll be a minor miracle.
Yep.
Because now all these arcs should just bank in and take their front shots, take their back shots. And, yeah. I love the positioning for Matt right now.
Yep, and a brutal 3-0 round on objectives.
Yeah.
With no damage really into the Republic.
Not even, you say it like it's like maybe but no, there's none.
No. I mean, the only thing you could say is that Anakin has only got 2 Force.
Red flak hitting a rock? I don't think so. I think the red flak can just bank. Well, first off, the red flak could too hard right, for sure. I mean, it's out of the fight, right? It's not ideal, but you could do it. And then I think it could just probably 2 bank. I know it's not blue, so it wouldn't help you in that, but I also don't think it'd be in danger of taking any shots, really.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, Anakin, for some reason, did something weird, but like, I think blue HMP is the target here.
Well, you've got DGS-47, our blue Roomba. You've got the green Roomba, 286, who's ionized. Mm-hmm. And then you've got Django probably coming around with a 1 or a 2 hard to claim. And then it's conceivable that both Roombas could get seriously hurt, with Django taking some nice damage as well.
Well, I think you lose the blue Roomba here.
I think so,
I think you potentially also lose shields on Django.
Yeah. And you may get green Roomba down to just skeletal remains if things go bad. So.
Yeah, it's possible.
But what is Slider doing up in this corner?
I think Slider's just too harding and live to clear it all a different day.
Yeah. Makes sense. And our second game is the same series. And who do we have in that one? We've got Sevwall and Blood Cleric. Oh, that'll be fun.
Blue HMP 5 straight to try to jam things up.
I don't hate it.
Not only do I not hate it, I would do it and then claim. You can get 2 here.
Yeah, I think that's solid. Anakin's likely not going to boost or barrel roll and spend a Force. It's going to be an uphill fight for Kyle, that's for sure. You sound absolutely wonderful. Are you getting any better?
Muting myself for a second.
Yeah, no worries. Sounds like it might be time. Oh, that was unexpected. A little side slip action. Is he in range to claim? He's looking at it. I think you're in range. Do it. Nope. He's taking the calc. Okay. I can feel that. No? Yes? Ah, okay. Interesting. That 5 straight would have been beautiful. All right, boost just protecting that. And focusing. Nice. Just your ion maneuver and cannot calculate. Okay. Oh boy. This is gonna hurt. Okay, there's the 2 hard as predicted. Oh, wow. That's beautiful maneuvering. Snuck that in there. I don't know if that manages to make it on a table in real life or not, but wow, that was good. So the green Roomba is probably going to be okay. Blue is going to get lit up. That 5 straight is looking more appealing as an alternate move, but because you might have caused a friendly bump on oddball there. But we'll see. Oh. Flack getting something. What is this? What is this ability? Or DGS maybe getting something. Kalani. Yeah. And he went over the rock with the Flack. He cleared it, but he takes a second damage. Oh my. Yeah, that 5 straight would have really messed up those arcs. And maybe even kept Blue Roomba alive. So we're going to calculate. Okay. Where's Django going?
All right. I just took a shit ton of medicine.
Good. Was one of those a hot toddy by chance?
No.
No. I've heard they help with coughing. So, oh, very nice on that boost. You see how close Jag and Oddball are? I don't know if that would have fit on a table. I mean, they are Alabama kissing cousins right now.
I mean, I can't even see any space between them.
And
this is literally the closest I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
There's been some beautiful maneuvers in this game so far. Okay, so he is going to claim.
So is
All right.
oddball the target then? You have all the locks on oddball? Gotta be the target, right?
I assume so. But oddball's also the one with 4 shields, so ouch. Well, it's good to know the Reds are equal opportunity haters.
But
And
still
just
gonna
one
get a
damage.
shield in on the green.
Yeah. But green's only getting shot twice, so he's coming out okay.
And here we go for
3
Bingo,
into
who's
1.
now behind oddball, which normally would be good if all these arcs didn't have the back arc there.
Right? Don't Dooku anything here. Keep that force. Oh.
I mean, it's just
Ouch.
doesn't matter what you Dooku if you roll like that.
Yeah. Oh, these Reds. This is looking more and more like I'm rolling these dice. What's going on here?
This is not a great showing for Kyle here, just because we can't seem to roll any hits.
Yeah, I mean, what would the game look like if he got more damage through? Ooh, nice.
Sources tell me it would be different.
I hope that wasn't a Buster exclusive. He's better than that.
I wouldn't go that far.
Fair.
2 damage into DGS, and that should trigger a lock for Jag, and there comes that lock. Jag's going to have a good chance at finishing off this blue
Now we do
HMP.
the out the butt shot at Django. Okay, just 1.
For crit. Django, no more, or no, does have a force still, so.
Yep. Okay.
Probably saving that for Wolf Shot, which is going to be likely 3 dice.
Yep.
This is going to be a nice little range 1 into...
You gotta keep going at the target. I mean, don't change your plan now.
No, did the flat get an extra calculate? Is that their ability?
No, it was the bump calc that you can do now. Oh, that's not
Alright,
bad.
well, they're sorry. You're at least going to get some shields. At least the Republic will feel pain for the first time in their life.
Right? With less than 30 minutes to go.
Are you really going to spend anything here, or are you just going to take it?
Just take it.
No, I'm born for this.
Or is he going to look for dedicated? No, he's taking it.
Yeah, he's taking it.
He's taking it like the man he is.
This is obstructed range 3, so this will be actually a 3v3 shot if he continues into oddball.
Yeah.
And he will.
I think you've got to, right? Oh,
Still not good.
that's sad. Good grief. Poor Kyle's going to be triggered from these dice rolls.
Yeah.
If he's not already.
He's got to be feeling the frustration.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is going to be a range 1 Bangarooski from Wolf. And perfect opportunity to spend that charge.
Spend the
Beautiful.
focus.
Full potato plus toppings. And that is all going in.
Ooh. So in a hit crit going through. Yikes.
It'll be a damaged engine. You hate to see it on ships that have the 2 hard blues.
Right.
And gonna flip that charge back. And throw 2 into Django.
Just doing wolf things. Takes
Gets
1.
1.
Okay.
And a Jag. That is a range 2 shot to try and finish off the blue HMP.
Nice. Oh, ouch.
And still has focus, so yeah.
Yeah, just spend it.
They hit crit. The HMP needs paint. Gets
Got
paint.
it.
Could survive.
Needs to avoid that direct, though.
Another damaged engine. What a cheater.
Well. Oh, good grief.
And out the back.
What, no born
TPS,
for this?
thank you for the sub. No, this is a out the back shot into
Oh, it's defense, yeah.
Jingo.
Okay, Django got the one.
I mean, it's kind of just a catastrophic round here for.
Yeah.
Well, you might as well go into
Might as well.
oddball. You got
3 dice with 2 rerolls. Clusters. Okay. Not a bad idea.
no, it's a good idea.
And you get the reroll. Oh, first actual hull blood. Nice. All right, so who does he then cluster again?
I mean, I would again just go into Wolf because I have more fear of Wolf than I do of Jag, but seems to be Jag will be the target. No rerolls there.
Nope.
And does Blue have any? Blue has Diamond Boron.
Gonna use it.
It's extra dice, 2 rerolls.
And splash damage. So
Yeah, if you want to spend it.
you're down to 1 hull. I mean, why wouldn't you? Chances of you getting another Diamond Boron off are slim.
Well, I mean, you could end up harming.
Harming Django?
Harming Green.
The
Green
flak.
Because they also have 1 agility.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Spend the calculate for the full potato plus toppings.
And
the tyranny of 1 agility, just like disrespectfully. It is a direct. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Reacted too soon. Can't read. Console fire. So, sitting on 2, does he spend the charge? I think you do.
I think you do too. Although, if you do, yeah, just do it.
You get the 2 arcs plus your thing. Yeah, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
So, Jag, Oddball, Wolf, and 286. So this is going to be Jag.
Oh, and it's a roll. That's right. Okay.
And I believe that's the damage, yeah?
For each, yeah, suffers 1 for each hit or crit.
Finally gets that long-wanted damage on Jag.
Right?
And now Oddball. This is the big roll here. Nothing.
Oh!
Safe. Now
Ouch.
Wolf. Safe. Now watch him damage his own green.
Nope.
Oh, safe. Kind of a lame Diamond Boron charge there. Sorry,
Yeah.
was someone ionized? I'm so bad. Yes, green was ionized.
Yep. Green was. And then a 2-1. And the strain came from what? Oh,
I believe being
in
bullseye.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Did he shoot clusters or not? He did shoot clusters.
He did. It just was hard to tell because the second cluster just whiffed off into the ethers of space.
Yeah, he got a Kalani lock after the ionization was done.
Yep. All right. So what's the win condition for Kyle here?
You need to start killing shit. Django needs to get up in the face and personal because you're running out of time.
Oddball is almost there, but that's only 4 points. So you've got to claim something else.
Well, you're not getting the top one, and I
No.
kind of doubt you're just going to get the middle one. I don't know how you're going to get close enough to the middle unless you keep cloning with Django. Like if you use some of Django's health to...
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he can make it close by killing Oddball, but how do you stop blue and green from dying and little red droid tri-fighter from potentially dying? It's going to be tough.
True. You can kind of use red to like turn away and maybe try to bait some of the back shots to save Django the shot so Django can come in and claim. Don't know if it'll work, but you know, if you got the prospect of a kill, you might be more willing to do it.
Yeah, maybe. And you have Anakin hanging out there to snipe an initiative kill, possibly. So you've got to be careful where you go with him. Let's see here. Boost is what, a 3? So you can move boost first, and then you could probably 4K with Jag and Oddball and Wolf. Although I don't think Wolf will fit, will he?
The 4K?
Yeah. Is Anakin blocking him? Unless Anakin barrel rolls.
Anakin could always barrel roll if you're worried about it, but I also think there's room there. J-Dub, thank you for gifting the sub. As I try not to die. Gotta go to the grocery store later. Nothing. No food for tomorrow.
None?
None. I've been trying to buy things like every day or a day in advance because I always end up having to put shit in the freezer and then I forget about it and then I have to throw it out a year later and I just like feel bad.
Gotcha. So you're trying the European shopping model.
Well, it's very hard to cook for one person because nothing comes in single portion.
I feel you.
You can't buy chicken for like one.
No,
you can't buy
but
like
you
a
can...
single breast of chicken.
No, but you can buy the smaller packs, but it's like, is it worth it to spend that much money on just 2 or 3, right?
But then you still have to, I have to cook them all at the same time. And then if I want, then my next like 6 meals have to be chicken. So I get all that chicken done.
Yep.
Or I put it in the freeze and I forget about it.
And if you don't like leftovers, then that makes it tough.
And I don't know how to tell if my cantaloupe's ripe.
Wait. Okay,
I don't want to cut it until I know it's ripe, but I don't know how to tell.
Smell the end.
No, I've been smelling the end, but I have no sense of smell right now.
Oh yeah, that would help, right? Being able to smell. How long have you had it?
2 days.
2 days? Okay.
I refrained from cutting it yesterday because I was poking the end, and I was like, it doesn't feel all that soft to me.
How soft do you want it, though?
It's supposed to be a little soft, right? If it's like hard, it's not ripe yet.
I think it depends.
What color is the rind? I mean, it's fucking cantaloupe rind. It's the grayish, weird-ass color of the fucking cantaloupe.
I think I see where that question's going, but I don't know that it really is going to help you. Okay, let's Google. Let's see. What does Google Foo say? How to tell if a cantaloupe is ripe. All right, so AI overview on Google says a ripe cantaloupe will have a beige, tan, sandy, or pale yellowish color with some green undertones between its webbing.
They all have that.
I
It's
know, right?
literally, this is what a cantaloupe looks like. I've never seen a cantaloupe that doesn't look like this.
So, okay, now from a sound, because smell isn't going to work for you, gently knock on the cantaloupe, right? Similar to how you'd knock on a door, and listen for a low, deep, heavy, hollow sound.
Oh, you tell me.
You've had it for 2 days. I mean, I'd cut it open personally, because even
Tanner,
if it's
is this a ripe cantaloupe? Tanner. I can't spell anything. This is what the butt looks like.
Yeah, I'd probably cut it open personally, but
All right, I'm going to cut it open.
because honestly, even if it's not as ripe as you want it, it'll still ripen once you cut it, and it may ripen faster. So if it's not right, you can just blame me. Oh, and the 4K did not fit with Wolf. And he's going to have to roll. And he gets an eyeball. He's safe.
I think it's right.
All right. Slider comes around, gets rid of that stress, and focuses. Easy peasy. I am going to so laugh if Oddball tries to 4K and the collision detection just says, nope, you bumped. All right, so little red Falak comes in, hits Oddball. Going to take the red calc. Oh my. And Green rocked himself. Ouch. Oh my. Yellow did not bump. Or did he? He did. He bumped. No, he didn't. Okay. Oddball doesn't do the... And reclaims. Here comes Django. Django said, I've had enough. We're gonna go for the kill. Where's Anakin going? 5 straight.
I think it's a ripe cantaloupe.
Was it ripe?
I think so.
Nice. It wasn't too pale orange. It was nice and
I mean,
nice
it looked pretty orange to me.
And did you taste it?
Oh, I'm going to in a second here. Catch me up. What happened?
Well, looks like Green Roomba rocked himself, took a damage.
Okay.
Wolf attempted the 4K and bumped Anakin, didn't take a damage.
Sure.
Django came in and target locked Oddball.
Sure.
And now we're triggering Kalani onto Anakin.
Okay, I'm about to eat this cantaloupe.
So, yeah. Ooh, bullseye shot onto Anakin. Gets his lock.
Pretty good cantaloupe. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me eat, but pretty good cantaloupe.
Good. And even with the bronchitis, you can still taste it. That's awesome.
It's about the only thing I can taste is this.
Do you like honeydew?
Love honeydew.
Yeah, there's nothing like a nice, ripe, juicy, sweet honeydew, is there?
I don't want to confirm or deny that because it sounded weird.
Well, multiple contexts for that statement, I'm sure. And Django is just going to use the force, Django.
I'm getting
Marksmanship.
1,000 crits out of it.
And Oddball goes down.
That's an initiative kill. That's pretty important.
That is. Ooh. Okay. Direct hit into structural, into hull breach. Well, an angry Django is a happy Django when that happens. So there's 4 points for Kyle. Even better, Anakin doesn't get a shot. So it's 7-6 right now in favor of Matt, with a 2-1 objective lead. With 10 minutes to go. Ooh, that's a nasty little shot there onto Anakin. Oh dear. Crit's going through. And the crit is damaged engine. No turns for you that are easy. And I think you go into Anakin again, range 2. Oh, good grief. That's horrid. And nothing. He didn't want to spend it in case Red gets shot. I don't blame him. All right, so out the butt to green. Roomba, just the one. And that's a dead Roomba.
Nothing gold can stay.
Nope. Well, that'll probably put the game out of reach now. Unless you can kill Anakin, in which case that's still what, 4 points? Yeah.
I do believe Anakin can repair that crit.
Yep.
Yeah, Anakin's just gonna repair, run away, fix.
Okay. One into the
Claim.
blue Roomba. And he gets the one he needs to stay alive. Okay, then. Until now. This could be trouble. Oh, good grief. And he has the lock, and he only gets a crit, but that should do it.
But it won't! Oh, well.
There's another, 3?
Indeed.
Yep, definitely put the game out of reach.
It's still 2-1 as far as the objectives go.
Yep. So 15-7 with 7 minutes left. I don't see a path to victory here. I don't think you're going to get enough shots on Anakin to matter. And I don't think you're going to take down another arc in a round.
Not the way you've been rolling.
No. Nope, definitely not. When you roll like I do, there's not a lot you can say. So sorry, Kyle.
I think, as a lot of people pointed out, maybe this was a turn 0 mistake, not gumming up the middle more with obstacles, giving those arcs room to stick together like that.
Yeah, and I have to give shout out to Tony, Innkeeper. He flew Republic for us this season, and he really kind of gave us a turn 0 lesson on how to gum up the middle for facing multiple arcs. And I wonder if that strategy had been employed here, it might have changed things a little bit. But you know what? It's just game 1 of the series. It doesn't mean that the meat bags are done for. But I do find it kind of ironic that the Wolf Pack comes out howling, with Matt leading the charge with Wolf and the other arcs. So very appropriate.
I don't think I wanted this much cantaloupe, but I just was excited that it was ripe.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Ooh, and we get the bomb drop. And that is a concussion. Ooh, ouch.
So, fruit calories are different. They're not as drastic.
No, it's good sugars and all that. So
yeah, fruit sugars don't count.
Yeah. Besides, you eat enough of it, it will run through you a little faster. So it all evens out.
Well, the sugars don't count as much because something with the fiber, like the fiber like slows it or something.
Yep. It's a different type of sugar, I think. So.
Well, it's not added sugar, which is always
Yep.
good.
Yeah, it's not all the gross added stuff. Do you like blueberries?
Yeah. I feel like every now and again there's like one blueberry that kind of sucks and it really ruins it for everybody.
It does, but normally you can tell those because they're the red color, right? But
I've never once seen a red blueberry. I think you're thinking of what we call raspberries in the business.
no, I'm thinking of unripe, reddish purple blueberries.
Ah, see, you Freudian slipped into.
Nah, they're blueberries. They're just not ripe. And I know this because when I was living on the West Coast and a young lad, I won't say small, but young lad, my grandparents would come to visit us from Oregon every year and bring us about 100 pounds of hand-picked blueberries from the Oregon fields. And we'd throw those things in Ziploc gallon bags, throw them in the freezer, and munch on those things all year round like candy. And you're right. There's nothing like hitting one of those unripe, reddish blueberries that just makes you pucker and go, oh, God, no. And what's worse is sometimes they're half red, half purplish blue. And so if they're facing the wrong way and you grab it by mistake, it could be a very unpleasant little surprise. Oh, he hits Anakin with a concussion.
Yeah, so he R2'd the bomb and then claimed. He didn't hit Anakin with a concussion. He hit Anakin with a shot. He
did he? Okay.
He R2'd the bomb away.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
There's always one blueberry that fucks it up for the whole thing.
Yep. Absolutely. But
To
thankfully,
that
those are
blueberry, we
few.
say, fuck you!
Exactly. And then we go looking for the biggest, fattest, juiciest purple blueberry we can find to make things right.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Then we switch over to raspberries.
Oh, I don't mind raspberries, but grapes, blueberries, those are more my style. Even blackberries. Ooh. And just the one.
I don't like blackberries.
No. I like him in a blackberry cobbler.
Yeah, anyone likes fruit when it's a fucking cobbler. Like,
Well, sure, but I mean, I'll eat them raw too. They're good.
the range 0 bullshit.
Right. Oh, I dub thee Sir Dead.
Well, that's going to be game.
Oh, definitely.
I don't like blackberries, and I don't like Jam Studios.
Oh, and that concludes our evening's discussion of Fruit Talk.
So it's going to be, I guarantee you, there's more fruit talk coming.
Oh, that's fine.
So that's going to
It's
end
all
up
good.
being 21-7 for Maddie.
8, I think, because he got the one objective, didn't he? The center.
Oh, so it's going to be 20-8 then.
Yeah.
3 points for the flock. 2, and then that center point.
Yep. But not that the points really matter in the playoffs. It's just the win or loss.
Yeah, the
So,
points don't matter at all.
no. It's more a pride thing.
Well, as I've said many times, just try not to have any pride. Pride
Yeah.
is for suckers. So let me copy this down. Maddie.
That's a very ironic statement coming into June.
Well, you know what? See what you did there? And I don't know how to get out of it, so I'm just going to ignore it.
Well played. Well played.
All right. We'll be back in just a minute with Game 2 of Meatbags vs. Wolfpack. Stick around. This is Nickel City X-Wing.